Hello, everybody. Welcome to your daily pop of positivity. How is everybody? I wanted to come on and do a reading with the fantastic energy that is now existing because if you remember yesterday's pop, I was talking about how we can really honor our highest self by making little promises or setting intentions for ourselves and being able to have follow through. And one of the categories I'm having difficulty personally with that is exercise, going out and stretching and exercising and taking care of myself in that way. As much as I love nature and I'm surrounded by it, what happens is I just get kind of like in an enclave of busy work within my home and yard, and I feel like, oh, I've already had nature. But exercise is really important for me, and I'm a Sagittarius, so I feel like I can think better when I'm outside. So today I told myself I will go out in the nature center and do a couple laps and try to get Hagen to come along for the adventure, which he did. So that was really, really nice. And the energy was just beautiful. There were white butterflies everywhere. There were monarchs. I saw a butterfly I've never seen before, a black one that had like indigo circles on the bottom section of its wings. It was so unbelievably beautiful, really, really magical. That was something else to see. And just seeing all the white butterflies, the gardens, the rabbits, everything that came out was really, really magical. So these cards really struck home with me. What passion am I ready to pursue? So many of us, we have these ideas, right? They bounce around. Again, they're that cosmic frisbee that gets thrown to us and we catch it and we're like, all right, am I aligned with this energy and am I making progress in this? Whatever passion it is, see if you can identify it for yourself. Maybe do some scripting, writing things down. It can be anything. If you want to get into watercolors, if you want to get into poetry, if you want to get into tarot, whatever it is, just write it down and envision what that would look like for you. Like, what would you be doing during this passion? Like, I remember a ways back Joni telling me about the pottery place up the road where you can choose your own bits of preformed pottery and paint it, and then they put it in the kiln and they fire it for you. And all of a sudden I had all of these rich, beautiful imaginings of the colors and the palettes and the things you could do, that I actually ended up doing that with them because that was something that I wanted to pursue. So give yourself a moment each day to envision yourself doing something that either is self-care, pursue something in a creative sense that can help you expand as well. Now, I love this too. And it goes in addition with this. What if it was easy? What if it was easy? What if you had an intention to exercise every day and you put your walking shoes right by the front door and you just put them on and you walked around your block? First day you did it once, then you did it once, then you did it 2 times. A tiny little thing. And this works really well for me because sometimes if I set huge landscapes of things for me to do, it becomes a little too taxing and I can talk myself out of it. So this is when I simplify. I'm just going to go for 1 lap around the nature center. Then I end up doing 5, 6, 7, 8, depending who's with me in the conversation. Hagen and I had beautiful conversations today. It was fantastic. And I love that. I love being with my family and being able to exercise with them. But remember that. What if it was easy? What if waking up and doing one thing that you really want to pursue was easy? Singing, learning how to play the piano. Funnily enough, that's something Hagen is pursuing right now. And while we were walking around, he pulled out his phone and he started playing this little tune on the piano. And I was like, does that help you learn piano, to hear the keys and the melodies and all that? He said, yeah, that's part of my learning process for it. And I thought, that's just awesome. And I love that because he's like me. We just get in our own little trippy world and we do our own thing. We want to learn stuff and we have a good instruments or resources to do things with. It's amazing. But this is really important. What excuses am I using right now? My big excuse for not exercising was it's too hot outside, it's too muggy, it's too whatever. That doesn't stop me from dancing to music in my house. And I made this little promise to myself that every morning when I wake up, I'm going to play Justin Timberlake's I Got Sunshine in My Pocket. I don't even know if that's the title of it, but it goes dance, dance. I love that beat and it gets me in the best mood. I actually posted on IG today. That got me fired up to go exercise. So I feel like each little thing that we can do can work as the first domino that pushes us over. So mine is really upbeat, happy music. Then it takes the resistance away and I don't have excuses anymore. Think how much better you feel after you accomplish whatever that thing is. You want to cook a beautiful meal. Do you give yourself excuses? Well, I don't have the right pasta, spices, so on and so forth. Use what you have where you are to the best of your abilities. If you have a yard, you have a whole arena to exercise. If you have a house and a living room, dance, music, all of that. So try to pinpoint what excuses you're making. Mine, I am like a master at that. I can be like, I'm a good procrastinator, so I'll say, well, I'll get to that after I've rested or meditated, or I'll meditate after I do this and that. And because it starts to accrue time, then I push everything back on the back burner, and then I feel like I run out of time. But now I'm using time to be more cyclical, where I'm like, hey, if I'm still up at midnight and I feel like doing a read, there's no reason I can't do a read. The energy is restful and beautiful. So I don't say that any given time has to be for anything. Like, I don't have to exercise when I first wake up. I don't have to do anything before dinner. We will get things done in the way that we want to, that seems fulfilling and fun, and that's what we can do. So let's recognize what excuses we're making. Like, how many times can I bump this microphone? I put it on the table. What if it was easy? Say that to yourself too. I have to do this for me. It's so simple. It's so easy. I get in my car, drive to the nature center, I walk in circles. It's so easy, right? Why am I making excuses not to see beautiful things? And recognize, what passion are you ready to pursue? Because I'm ready to start some new things. I feel like I might want to do some resin work in jewelry, so I'm starting to investigate that, and also some other things when it comes to setting gems and rings, this new format that I want to do with really long rectangular stones, and practice that as well. Whatever it is, no more excuses. Let's move forward and try these things. So that's your Daily Pop, you guys. Have a great day.